This is one of those problems that's happening in the nation. Everyone knows it's a problem. Everyone sees a different part of it, and everyone sees a section that's broken, whether it be the visas, whether it be the work permits, whether it be the exit visa process, where we have some people that came in on a work permit but didn't leave because we didn't know on the timing. Some of it's just information flow with people. So all of those things become problems on every section of it. So everyone comes to immigration with a different issue. All of those need to be solved.
I'm going to ask you a question straight up.
Okay.
Do you believe that somehow immigrants deserve the right to have immigration reform this year?
I think they should have immigration reform this year. I don't think we'll get it this year. And I think the problem is, to the House and the Senate and the President, there's a broken trust among everyone. So every time we start in the process, somebody changes the rules on us, and it changes every single time. And quite frankly, sometimes it's my party, sometimes it's the other party. And as long as there's no trust, nothing's going to move. This is a hard issue, and it needs people that can actually get together and say, let's solve the things we can solve and start making progress. But yes, it should have been solved years ago. This is not something that's getting better. It continues to get harder and get worse. And that's been my push all along. This is what leaders do. We deal with problems, we try to solve problems and keep going, because people don't want us to talk about problems, they want us to solve it. Yeah, that's been the challenge. The president's trying to implement this deportation policy, trying to manage this people and process, and those that have a criminal background and those who don't have a criminal background. And that's going to continue to be the implementation. Now you're down to Eric Holder and Department of Justice, and now they're trying to manage this. And I don't think they're managing it very well. And so we've got to be able to work with them and to say, how are we going to manage this? Here are the dollars you have. Here are the restrictions that you have to deal with that. And that's going to be one more hard issue. But the reason that's hard is because Congress hasn't done its job. You know, we can blame the president on that, but he's trying to patch things together. But the real problem is we don't have real good immigration reform that's happening. And until that happens, everything's going to be second best.
Mi padre es una persona que trabaja muy fuerte, sí. Trabaja muy fuerte y hace toda la tarea para el trabajo.
Okay, good. So it's a good papa.
Sí, es un muy buen padre.